Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adela Michelle. Today I'm somewhere in Aburi, ready to explore the eastern region. Let me tell you more about Aburi. Now, Aburi is located here in the eastern region, but it's an hour-and-a-half maximum drive away from Accra. Sometimes I know how it can be in Accra. Busy week, saturated city, so many things going on. If you are like me, you sometimes want to move away from the noise. Just have, some relaxed moment, some calmness around you, enjoy some new environment, some serene views, good weather. I would propose Aburi to you in the eastern region, and this is something I do all the time. But I've come to realize that people just know Aburi for maybe one or two things. The botanical garden. The second thing can be that on weekends, there are a lot of activities here. So you have people coming up to the mountain, but for funeral, engagements, and other stuff. Of course, another thing I can mention is the weather. It's cool here. It's breezy. It's calm. It's awesome here. But I want to tell you there are many things you can explore in Aburi, from waterfalls to quad biking to enjoying fufu. And what Aburi is also known for, correct palm wine. So in this episode, we are exploring the eastern region. We're looking at almost everything that will concern you and I. Of course, beautiful culture, but we're looking at places you can visit, things you can do, what you can enjoy whilst you're here. It's not something that is too deep for you. So, my name is Adela Michelle. Welcome to Around the World with me, Adela Michelle. We are in Aburi. So we are on the road to a waterfall inside Oboadaka, and I had to take my time to say that because Oboadaka is actually a local language. It's tree, one of the local languages is tree, and it means stone box. Obo, stone, daka, box, so stone box. So we are here. Waterfall is a community in Aburi. We drove from Aburi town. We've been driving for close to like 25 minutes. It's because I'm new here, so I usually when I'm driving at new areas I need to take my time because I'm not familiar with the road, so that's why it's taking that long. But for people who are very familiar with this road, it can be 15 minutes, it can be 20 minutes max, And we're going to a waterfall. That is one of the things that people don't know, as I mentioned earlier in my introduction to this particular episode, that Aburi is not just about the botanical gardens, or the schools, or the funeral destinations. There are waterfalls and other interesting things that one can enjoy here in Aburi. So today, the journey has brought me to Aburi. I'm just exploring the eastern region, as I mentioned earlier. We were on the road to Oboadaka. It's a community in Aburi. I mentioned again, the number of minutes is going to take us from Aburi town to the waterfall. The last time I went to a waterfall, I was in sneakers. This time around, I've learned my lessons. I'm wearing flip-flops to the waterfalls. Good morning.
How are you?
Hello. My journey has begun. I'm actually very curious about this waterfall. Hello. Is it a hike? Is it like quite a distance?
Yeah, but it's like a 10-minute walk.
Hey, boy, man. Did you go to the waterfall? Did you enjoy it? Yes. It's nice? Yes. Wow. So, some people have actually finished their journeys and they are coming back, and I'm beginning my journey. So, come with me as we go to the waterfall, see how it is. And I'm told the walk is 10 minutes, so I'm hoping I will achieve that. Yes. How are you doing? How was the waterfall?
Awesome.
Awesome, eh? It better be, because I don't like walking plenty. Hey! They said I should be prepared to walk. Oh, yeah, well, now wow. Anyways, so let's go. Look at the view. Look, the green. I keep telling you, Aburi's weather is spectacular. You know, it's a different kind of breeze. You know, it's fresh, it's green, you're close to nature. I mean, you get to see like spectacular views like this. I love these things. They always get me. You know, just being appreciative of nature and just being appreciative of God and what we have. And I'm always proud when I see this, because then I know that my country is a beautiful place. And this is the eastern region, you know. This is the eastern region of Ghana. Aburi, to be precise, and Oboadaka, you know, rock box. You get me? You understand? So it's a very lovely experience. Just that I'm walking as if I don't know how to walk in flip-flops. I don't know why my legs are. It's like I have 2 left feet right now, or 2 right. You know, when we were coming, I could see a lot of pineapples on tables displayed just along the streets, and I was wondering why, and I was told that actually pineapple is one of their main produce here. If you've never seen a pineapple, you know, farm before, this is how the farm looks like, and this is how the pineapple grows. But your pineapple, so when I pounds, when I want and it was a friend saying sugar load, and when no no. Oh, okay. So I'm told that I'm just trying to speak to the farmer who's across. He's been so kind to just let me take a few shots of his pineapple farm. But these are the ones that you see how the leaves are. So it can prick, and I'm told that when it pricks, it's very painful actually. And farmers have to walk through this kind of farm. See, I have some of that here. But I'm told this is the water load. So in a nutshell, this is like the sweet type. So if you should buy some of the pineapples, you know, these ones, you're supposed to expect something nice. I'm hoping that they might have some more bee. Oh, this is where you plant. The beginning. Ah, so this is how it looks. And so let's say how many weeks? 1.5 years. Mm-hmm. 1 year, 2 months. Before you get like the fruit itself. Wow. 8 months, eh? So, okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing with us. I've learned something new. You know, this is what around the world does. When you are, you know, on a journey to explore places, and you sometimes have to be curious, you know, to also know what the people in these areas do, their source of livelihood. And it's good to know that they are farmers and hunters actually. The one taking us to the waterfall is a young hunter. His dog has been going with us, and the dog keeps crisscrossing. So I was wondering what was happening. I'm told that the dog is protecting us, so it's all good. It's Pastor Medase. I'm really grateful to them. These are some of the experiences that are exclusive to around the world. With me, Della Michelle. Finally, our 10 minutes have come to an end. It was actually accurate. I think it took us 10 minutes exactly. But we are approaching the waterfall. You can hear the rush, you know. It's so exciting. I think anytime I get to a close to waterfall, I get excited, you know. Just hearing parts the way it's doing and just have a spectacular view. But do mind, just so you know, we are currently in our raining season. Okay, whilst the shoot was done, we're experiencing rainy season in Ghana. So sometimes we also have to be very cautious of the weather. We see that it's beginning to change a little bit, you know. So you have to be also mindful of the weather. Know when we have our rainy season, when we have our summer or, you know, dry season, so then it can also all help with what you're doing. So we are at the entrance of the waterfall. Hooray! Nice. Hello, good afternoon. We're inside. You can feel, you know, this immediate change in the weather. It's cool, so cool, you know. And I don't know if you pay attention, you can hear the water. You know, if you pay close attention. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a very adventurous person. I love nature. I love to, you know, enjoy and explore. This is something that I believe that we all need to do as human beings. You need to be curious of your environment, you know, and that's why we are doing this particular episode where we are here in the eastern region. We have a lot of people who are here, they've never been to, you know, anywhere outside of Accra. And even when they get to Aburi, they just know of the Aburi town. Ooh, it's getting louder and louder. You know, they only know of the Aburi town, but we have this community here, and there's a waterfall inside Aburi. Spectacular, right? Most people didn't even know that. Wow. I'm sure Prince also did not know there was a waterfall here in Aburi. You know, Prince, he wasn't even sure. Look at the view, like, look at all that. Wow. Hey, doggy, let's go. Doggy, doggy, let's go. Ooh, I get a glimpse of it. I get a glimpse of it. I get a glimpse of the waterfall. Wow. Ooh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Wow. Wow. Stunning. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. You know? Thank you for showing me that, doggy. Wow. All right, I'm here. Let's go. So we are descending. I see that fall all the way from the top. Yeah. Look at it. Wow. Doggy? No, let's go. Stunning. Look at that. Look at that. For us, it can be a source of attraction, but for people in the community, it's like a source of water, you know, for them. But people are here to enjoy the waterfall. That's just me. I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. Super excited about this. I just wanted to take a minute and take all that in. All that. All that. Magnificent. Stunning. I'm tempted to put I know it's going to be cold, but I'm going to put my feet in it. So, wish me luck. thing is, I wish I had some history to this waterfall that we are seeing behind here. How it started. Usually every waterfall has how it was formed, who was the first person to come across it, how the people have been, maintaining it over the past few years, decades. I'm sure this has been here for a very long time. Do you know the name of this waterfall? So the name of the waterfall is the name of the community. So the community is Oboadaka. So the waterfall is named after the community. So it's the same. So it's the Oboadaka waterfall, and it feels really good. The sand, I think that part can be deep, but it feels good. This is just magnificent, simply magnificent, and you feel the splash from the rocks. Waterfall is just a unique feeling. Waterfalls just have unique feelings, it's something like extraordinary. And you get to enjoy this nature here in the eastern region. So when you come an hour and a half drive away from Accra, you get to Aburi town. Within 20 minutes, you should be finding yourself in Oboadaka. Once you make your way to this particular place, you're going to take like a 10-minute hike. Very important hike, because with that hike, you're able to see how pineapple gets to grow. One of the things most of us don't really get to experience. All we do is to eat the pineapple, And you come here, you realize that people are also here, experiencing, having a good time. I'm glad I made this trip to the eastern region. I'm really glad I made this trip. This is magnificent. It's gorgeous. I don't know how to explain again. So as I mentioned, for us, it's a wonderful tourist attraction. But for people in the community, remember, it's a source of water for them. Hopefully this thing doesn't spill on you. Try. Okay. What do we go? Me fan too. No. So as I mentioned, for us, this is a wonderful tourist attraction. But for people in this community, it is a source of water for them. Whether they're going to use to wash, to drink, no, not drink, wash. Whatever their purpose being, It's amazing. It's worth the journey, it's worth the trip. You can do this in a day in the eastern region. So this is just one thing I want to show you in the eastern region, why you have to take that drive from Accra, from that heat, just come enjoy some fresh breeze, green scenery, beautiful waterfall. But what else does the eastern region have to offer? I'll tell you. I'm just taking my time to take this all in again. Like, this is spectacular, This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm going and my doggy is waiting for me. Hey doggy, let's go. This is a spectacular view. So we came from that side. We climbed one mountain, descended from that side. We went to the waterfall on that side, and we are climbing another mountain. And it's the green, it's the serene environment for me. It's the calmness. It's the relaxation that you get here in the Eastern region. It's that thing that pricks your conscience and you say that I'm actually in a very blessed country. Like, I'm proud, one, to be Ghanaian, and I'm proud to know that there are places like this in Ghana. You know, it's not all about how Accra is tight and, you know, the economy is some way and some way. I mean, all those things are legit, but this is also legit. What we're seeing here is more than legit. It is real. Look at the landscape. Like, I don't know how it will be described if it's supposed to be somebody who is like into geography or, you know, but I can say the plateaus. I don't know if I'm using it right, but you know, you can see it, and it's that whole green nature, the view, the scapes, the landscapes, like, and it's from like one mountain to the other, onto the other, onto the other. This is beautiful. This is what we call around the world. This is what we call around the world. This right here is what we call around the world. Yeah. So we are still exploring the Eastern region, specifically Aburi, and this is the Aburi Botanical Garden. This is a place that all of us have known since childhood, Aburi Botanical Garden. Why? Because we have a lot of trees or plants here with botanical names, and it has been a tourist attraction for years now. But over the years, it has evolved as well, you know, so people don't just come and then just enjoy the nature and then also learn more about trees. There are a lot of activities that have been introduced here. There's paintball, there's some ball shooting be over there, you know, and gradually too, people are beginning to use the place as a venue. So you can hear some music in the background. There are quite a number of events, you know, going on here. But this is the Aburi Botanical Gardens, famous in Aburi. But as I mentioned earlier, it's not just Aburi Botanical Gardens that we know in the Eastern region, specifically here in Aburi. There are other things. And one of the things I'm very excited to look at is that now they've also introduced quad biking. So we're going to try and see, you know, have this quad biking experience at the Botanical Garden. Mind you, there are a number of, you know, private-owned resorts or like places that you can also have the quad biking experience here in Aburi. There are quite a number of them, and the prices, of course, vary. You should be budgeting from maybe 200 Ghana cedis to at least 600 Ghana cedis, depending on which of the event organizers you want to use. But the quad bikes here at the Botanical Gardens, I'm told is 50 cedis per person, you know, and this is just for rides within the garden, you know, so everywhere within the garden is going to cost you 50 cedis to use the bike. So let's see how it's going to go, you know. It's saying, yeah, but it's why ain't ready. I say, two nina. So they are ready in the bike. It's international. Here goes. Quad biking experience. Now some back today move. It's here. Why never wo? Hey sir, yankwe. May then. Break. Okay. Foot break. Okay. Automatic. Accelerator. Accelerator nini. Abutre. Accelerator nini. Handbrake ni. And a foot brake ni. Automatic. It means it's not tribune. That's it. Okay. So this is an automatic bike, and he just explained to me. And for those of us who've never had a quad biking experience before, let me just take you through what he just explained to me again. So this is for the foot, that's a foot brake, but if the bike is in motion, you don't use it. This is the handbrake, and this is to accelerate. So I'll be going with Abiam. Man, where am I going? Enti yanko. So this is the whole quad biking experience. Obviously, I'm not in a good part because it's quite rocky. You know, where I am is quite rocky. So this is basically what you're going to do when you're doing the quad biking experience here. I just have my hands on the handbrake just because I'm following, you know, the people. I'm not too sure where I go to, but it's the whole experience here, and you can see people are even asking. Some people didn't even know about the whole quad bike experience here. So let's see how it goes. Are you excited as I am? I hope you are. So we are still inside the botanical garden. You know, we are still inside the botanical garden. So now I have one of the instructors here. He's a young boy. What do you think? How old are you? 14. And this is the business you do. Hey, who showed you this business? Your father. Ah, father like money. You and your father, or you like money. Yeah. But he says it's 50 cedis. So do you have a lot of people coming to ride it, use it? Which waterfall is that? Okay, so there's another waterfall here that he's telling me about that is called the Adom Waterfall. You can take the bike actually to the waterfall. So when you're driving, when you're going with the bike to the waterfall, how much is it? Is it the same 50 cedis? That's 350 cedis. So one person on the bike is 350 cedis. Then two persons on the bike is 500. But this is when you're going out of the garden, right? To the Adom. 2 hours? Yeah. Wow. Woo! Quad biking! Hey! Jehovah! Jehovah is my God. Woo-wee! Around the world! Around the world with Ella Michelle. This is the Eastern Escape. Woo! May I concentrate? I made it here before you guys. So yeah, it's been a wonderful experience actually. Quad biking, botanical gardens. Whilst we're on the ride, people were asking, oh, you know, where is this, how much is it, and all that. So you see, it talks about the number of things that we can do when we are here. And I really enjoyed this. So bucket list number 2 ticked here in the eastern region, specifically Aburi. First, it was the waterfall inside Oboadaka, and now the quad biking inside the botanical garden. But that's not all. Aburi has more. I'm bringing you that. We're still exploring Aburi, specifically the eastern region. Now let me tell you something about Aburi. So they are Akans, okay? They are Equiapims. So we're going to hear them speak a lot of the Equiapim language. But their favorite food, one of the meals that you don't miss in every home here in Aburi, is fufu. Fufu is made of cassava and plantain. Some would want the plantain fufu, some will want cocoyam fufu, some will want yam and cassava fufu, or cocoyam and cassava fufu. Whichever one you find yourself, fufu. Fufu is a delicacy here in Ghana. Enjoy it with light soup, peanut butter soup or groundnut soup, how we call it, palm nut soup. We have the ebunebunu, basically a soup made out of contomere, you know, what you like to call spinach. That's what we use for the soup. And then there's katebe, that is a combination of the peanut butter soup and palm nut soup. So I'm at one of these very popular joints at Aburi to have a taste of their fufu. So should you visit the mountain, it's not just about the waterfalls, the quad bikings, there's food also. And good food, if I should say. One of them is fufu. You cannot come to the mountain and not take fufu. I have my cup in my hand. It means that I'm ready to enjoy my fufu with some good drink. I don't know about you. Let's see what the fufu has for us. So I'm here at this very popular chopper in Aburi for the fufu experience. I'm waiting. I hear they're pounding the fufu, so I'm waiting. But I was told that snail is 10 cedis. I'm tempted to order for snail just to see the size, because the last time I bought snails in Accra, boy oh boy. But let's see. So fingers crossed. I'm going to order some fufu. I'll do a bit of snail and then I'll do a bit of goat meat. But you can't eat fufu without ginger, so I'm going to grind some ginger and onion, so it will kick the flavor. You understand? Yeah, I'm with you. So this is green pepper, some green pepper, ginger, and then onion. So, wait, let me add one more onion. Then I go ahead and grind. So guys, I've been waiting for my fufu for close to like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I was told that the first batch is done. I don't know if it's the first batch, but the one before I just came in is done. So they are making another one. Me garlic, me ginger, me onion, and me meko. All I said in Cree was that I have my ginger, my onion, and my pepper mixed, and I'm still waiting for the fufu. I'm still waiting. I'm gonna wait. So after waiting for so long, my fufu is finally in. So I'm ready to see what my fufu has. For me, so this is my fufu. So I ordered for snail and then goat, and then some fufu. So let me see. Correct. Yeah. I get why there are a lot of people here. I get a buzz. Thanks to this snail. It's how Prince is focusing the camera in my earthenware, my asanka. Why? But yeah, it's finished. Literally, It was small, though. Before you all judged me, it was small. It wasn't big. It was small. But yeah, it's been a wonderful fufu experience here. I'm happy. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. And I keep telling you, the people keep increasing, like the numbers keep increasing. And the time we are shooting this is currently 5 minutes past 5 p.m. Ghana time or GMT. And there are people still thronging into this place just to have fufu. I'm telling you, Aburi has so much more to offer than just the botanical garden or just being an event center. The food you must eat. Fufu, kenke, whatever it is you want to enjoy in Aburi, you must enjoy before you descend that mountain back to Accra. It's a must. Oh, it's not easy. After you eat fufu, what else do you do? For me, I sleep. But I can't sleep because around the world has one more thing to show you. I did mention palm wine, right? So we're going to try the palm wine here in Aburi. I'll give my verdict. Trust me, if it's not good, I'll say it's not good. But if it's good, I'll tell you. As I mentioned earlier, you cannot come to Aburi and not enjoy palm wine. I said this is like a palm wine hub. You know, the best palm wine can be got here in Aburi. So I'm at one of the stands. You see that on the stretch going, you see bottles like this, calabashes like this, because first of all, palm wine is drunk in a calabash, okay? And also, palm wine is our very own locally produced drink and is tapped. So we have the people who produce the palm wines for the market, they are called palm wine tappers, but it's a produce from the palm tree. So let me go and try and get myself some palm wine. Oh, need I forget, we have the fresh palm wine, which of course is very sweet. When you follow that, you're going to keep drinking and drinking and drinking, but the catch here is that you will be drunk without you expecting to be. Meanwhile, there's the fermented one, which is still the fresh palm wine, but it takes a while. Days after, you can still have it, just that it's much stronger and it has a very sour taste to it. So let me find out from this woman if she has fresh palm wine today. Ma, it's the same. We have a call. If you palm wine.
Okay.
What fresh?
Fresh one.
We are sure.
Oh, me a shop.
Mami tasty answer. Mami say. Mami tasty answer.
Okay.
So she says she has fresh palm wine. I'm tasting to see. Hey, correct for 10 points. What are you saying?
30, 40, 70.
30, 40, 70. Okay. And my 30. Na, yemfa. She said the most more advanced come with the ice cubes in your market. Oh, really? Okay, there be share me the no mama wa say. We go make up no. Thank you. Yes. And I can share calabash nimu. Na, oh, disposable cup I say. Okay, nafa it be to share disposable cup no mama. But then again, one thing I've come to realize is that people like to mix the palm wine. So that's the calabash that I was speaking about earlier. So they're going to pour some into the calabash. So you see how it goes the same way. So this is actually how it looks like. Maybe the cup didn't give you a good version of it, but that's how palm wine looks at. And this is fresh, really fresh. I'm the happiest girl in the world right now because I'm literally around the world. And it's not no gas. No. Today's exploring of Aburi has been made very possible by my dear friend Abiam. So Abiam actually resides here in Aburi, but he works in Accra, so he comes to Accra every single day. So when I was coming here, I said, Abiam, what else can we do in Aburi that nobody has actually thought of doing? You know, they've seen it, but they haven't thought of doing that. And he took us around from the Waterfall to the quad biking to the fufu joint and now to this palm wine joint. I'm telling you, Aburi You can do this in a day. You can literally do this in a day. Leave Accra early, you know, let's say by 10 a.m. or even 9 a.m. you can leave Accra. You should be here, you know, by 11 a.m. and all that, because it's an hour and a half drive, maybe, you know. And then when you get here, just make sure that you explore. Don't just pass through the town. It has so much to offer you, from fresh pineapple to fresh palm wine to fufu. Listen, to waterfalls and quad bikes. I'm in love with Aburi. I'm in love with Aburi once again. I already love Aburi, but then I love Aburi once again. And oh, the weather is always perfect. Always perfect. Cheers. Abiam, thank you.
Around the world.
Yay! Thank you. So guys, I just descended from the mountain. What a day it has been at this beautiful place behind me, Aburi, in the eastern region of Ghana. Just an hour and a half drive away from Accra. I've shown you so many places you can visit, so many things you can do. So why don't you actually have an escape? Come to the eastern region, specifically Aburi, enjoy yourself with friends, family, or you can do it alone. I mean, hey, anything is possible. But thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Around the World with me, Della Michelle. The key things I want to leave with you is that, first of all, Ghana is blessed. The 5 things. 1, Ghana is truly blessed. 2, it's not just about funerals and the botanical gardens, it's also about Waterfall, quad biking, food and drinks here in the eastern region. I would say that when you come also, just be inquisitive, you know, just want to know what the people do here for a living. I showed you a pineapple farm. I showed you how a pineapple looks like, I mean, after like a year and a half or a year and 2 months, you know. So there are so many things you can do in the eastern region. Then they have art shops, because you can see also on the stretch, they display very nice artifacts, especially chairs, tables and other things made from wood. So you can actually purchase some of these made in Ghana products from the eastern region. You can stop by the art gallery, just, you know, explore, get to know how they make their things here in Aburi. And number 5, just drive safe, okay? Drive safe. Always remember that, drive safe. And also bear in mind the weather. So if you know it's gonna rain, advise yourself. It's in the dry season, perfect time for you to hike, quad bike, and even visit the waterfalls. My name is Della Michelle. Thank you so much for staying in tune to Around the World. I leave you with like, subscribe, share, and comment. Boza! Boza!